from Las Vegas, the city that never sleeps, and what an incredible day two. Range Goats, Crushers, 4 Aces, all leading the team standings right here in the city that never sleeps. It's Super Bowl week, y'all. John Rahm, Bryson DeChambeau, DJ, what an incredible display of golf today, and we're here to talk about it. Welcome to Club 54, post-round show, and I am your host, Christian Crosby. Couldn't be more excited to talk to you guys today because we are standing here right now with a special guest. But before I intro him, I got to intro my host. You know him very well, LIV Golf broadcaster, Don Boulay. What up, boy? What's going on?
I'm having a good time, Cam. As you can tell, it's a little bit more relaxed on this set, isn't it? It's right
chill.
down your alley, right from Australia, down on the Gold Coast there.
And of course, joining us, Cam Smith. Thank you so much for joining the show. We're so excited to talk to you.
No
man.
worries, mate.
2 days in Vegas. How are you feeling?
Yeah, cold.
It is cold. You see what I got on, Cam?
Yeah, no, it's been good. The golf course, I think, has held up a little bit more than we all thought it was going to. It's very tricky out there, and one more round to go, and a few back. The Rippers probably a little bit too far back, but you never know. All 4 scores count tomorrow.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, you told me at the start of the week, we had a little chat, that you thought 20 under par, 25 under par might win, and like you just said, it's not been that way. Can you tell us why?
I think it's tricky in between all these houses and buildings to gauge the wind. It swirls around a lot, although there's not a lot around, and then there's plenty of 20, 25 footers out there, and I think the gradient of the kind of earth here is dictating what the putt's doing, not necessarily the slope. So what you see and what the putt's actually doing, there's a lot of people scratching their heads out there. So they're tricky to read, and yeah, I think that's it.
Well, Cam, we actually have some of your highlights. We're going to take a look at them here, and I would love for you to take us through them. Check it out.
Yeah, this is when I started hitting it actually quite nice, and it was nice to roll in a good one here. Kind of got the putter hot.
You always roll it well. You always roll it well.
This is actually a really good second shot. I hit it in the trap here, and that one just squeezed in the edge. Yeah, this is where the shorter irons really started to feel good, and making those putts, just keeping the round going was nice.
Did you have any mud balls out there? Because I know, talking to a couple of other players, even when they're on the fairway, now there was no lift clean in place today. They had trouble with some mud balls. Yeah,
we probably had 1 or 2. There was one on 6 today that did something really funky, but and then the next one kind of didn't do anything funky. So another tough thing to kind of read, but towards the end of the round, the fairways are actually kind of running out a bit, and those greens were firming up just a little bit. So tomorrow with the forecast, I think it's going to be a little bit windier. So I think it's going to be real tricky out there tomorrow.
It's going to be fun tomorrow.
With the loud noise that these guys gave us in the intro, I'm assuming they're all Ripper fans here. Let's take a look at some Team Ripper highlights and talk us through them, Cam. Check it out.
I mean, I wish I could see him live.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, this is Herbie making a putt here. He makes plenty of putts, this guy. He makes plenty. Wow, that was what a highlight there.
Talk your talk, Cam.
Yeah, another Herbie putt going in here. I mean, yeah, this guy rolls it as good as anyone, and once he gets those irons going, it's pretty special to watch. Nice eagle there, Leash. Wow, that's a hard hole, that one. Yeah, if Herbie can control those wedges into these greens, he's gonna shoot a real low one. We saw this one about 3 minutes ago, but we're going to watch it here again. Right in the middle. Get the round going, that one. Another one that was actually one of those putts that did something a little bit different to what I was thinking it was going to do. Jonesy's he's worked a lot. He's been telling me he's worked a lot, and he's putting in the off season, and he just needs to hit it a little bit better. He says that he's scrapping it around a little bit, so I'm looking forward to some Jonesy action towards the end of the season.
And here are some of your fans on social media, Cam. Go Ripper GC, loving the action. Gotta love that from Bris Vegas there. Talk about the fans, Cam. How have you been receiving the fans?
Yeah, I love it. I don't know. I like to embrace the fans a little bit. I think it's a really good atmosphere out here to kind of do that. Yeah, the kind of the more love you give them, the more love they give you. So there's no point putting your head down.
Love a tweet we just saw. Is that Houdini with the putter? No, that's Cam Smith. The tweets just get better and better, don't they?
Absolutely.
All right, so we do this thing on the show called Form Check. We ask fans to submit their swings, and then we show them to you, and you check them.
Okay.
You ready for it, Cam?
This will be interesting.
All
Yep.
right, let's get into some Form Check action. Cam, be honest, it makes for good TV.
Let's have a look here. Actually, not too bad. Could do with probably a little bit more rotation in the backswing, and maybe probably not so much rotation with the club head. So
Okay.
yeah, it's looking pretty good actually. I'd take that one. There's two looks
another.
like two young boys here, ripping it. I remember those days. Just keep trying to hit it hard, lads.
Yeah, stay in balance.
Is that Cam approved?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we'll take it. Here's another. Let's check this out.
Ooh, yeah, that one's not that pretty, but
We still love you,
He hit it.
Seabrooks23.
He
We
hit it.
still love you. Don't be mad at
hit
us.
it. Yeah, probably a little bit more connection in the backswing, and then just kind of get your arms down in front of yourself. I feel like you're kind of throwing it out there a bit too much on the downswing. So,
All right, one more, Cam. There we go.
oh, that one looks nice. This guy's a flusher, I can already tell. That was pure.
Gotta love that.
That was nice.
Cam, you did great. Thank you so
Thanks.
much for your time. You're an absolute stud. We hope to have you back soon, and good luck tomorrow.
Thanks, mate. I'm going to find my jumper.
Yeah, fall back. You're in with a chance tomorrow.
Yeah, I think so. I think given how tricky it is out here and the forecast, like I mentioned before, I think Aussies love the wind. So hopefully it can be a good day for myself and a good day for Team Ripper. So we'll see how we go out there tomorrow.
All the best. Good luck.
Thank you, Cam.
Cheers,
As he
guys.
gets out of here, guys, come on, bring the energy. We're in Las Vegas. What is going on behind us? They promised us they would bring the energy on the show. There we go. Thank you, Cam. Guys, stick around here at Club 54 post-round show. And as you know, we can't have a post-round show without Rachel
Good.
Drummond. Hey, Rachel, what's going on?
Play well tomorrow.
I'm a bit sad, Christian. We haven't got an audience over here, Richard.
Well, you wouldn't expect one with me.
Stop that. Right, we're going to have a chipping masterclass by Richard Bland from the Cleeks.
Thank you.
I've given you a tight line to start with. You're welcome. Shall we begin?
Yeah, first chip for pretty much the first chip of the day because I didn't miss any greens today. So, yeah, you're not making it very easy. Ball above my feet as well.
So Blandy shot 5 under today. He missed 2 greens and he made no bogeys, which means he got up and down. So we thought you'd be the man. So we're going to talk first of all about this lie, Blandy. Very tight lie.
Yeah.
I mean, it gives me anxiety. I don't know about the people at home. How do you play this technically?
So for this, with the tight lie, for me it's very much about the strike and the angle of attack. So what you don't want to be doing is kind of grounding the club too far back, because then you'll get like that sort of bounce. I think you'll get too much of the bounce playing. So for me, it's kind of like letting the club kind of set a little earlier. So the angle of attack is a little bit steeper, and then it's just, for me, it's just kind of keeping the speed on the club and rotating through it. Just making sure you don't stop. So let's just try one.
And by setting that club early, you're talking about wrist hinge. Does that keep
Yeah.
a bit more loft on the club head?
I don't think, well,
Say yes, Blandy.
I don't really know. I don't really sort of think of that too much.
It does for those at home.
No. For me, I always kind of think sort of golfers are probably not the brightest people, so the less we can think about stuff, the better. So, I've hit a million of these in my career, so I just trust my technique, and I've played it so many times, so just get up and play the shot really, as long as I commit to it.
And let's talk about setup. What are you thinking about ball position?
Again, I don't really want to sound to the viewers. Again, you can move the ball a little bit if you want. You can move it up a little bit further and maybe play the club a bit weaker.
Yep.
Or if you want, you can move it a little bit further back so the hands are set forward and play a little square sort of this way. But
And so that would be hitting a slightly lower trajectory?
yeah, I think a lot depends on what shot you have to play, what's in front of you.
Yeah.
You know, there's that old adage of get the ball on the ground as quickly as you can, and that's what we do a lot of the time. Play this. Don't complicate it if you don't have to. Just play the shot as simply as you can. So this kind of shot here, really, what we're trying to play is you're probably trying to land it maybe 2-3 yards on the green and just let it kind of release out to the flag. So there's no need to lob it up in the air and make it any more complicated. So it's just, so for this shot, I wouldn't really be doing anything with my ball position pretty central.
Yeah.
The hands slightly forward, and as I just said, just kind of set the club a little bit and rotate through it.
And in terms of routine, you obviously, club selection, you'll think about where you want to land it. Do you visualise the shot you want to play? Do you see it, or do you just hit it?
Again, you know, you once you kind of get up to the ball, you've got a rough idea of what you're going to do. Obviously, a lot is lie dependent. You know, if the lie's bad, then yes, you know, you might move the ball position a little bit to help.
Blandy?
Oh, thank you very much.
What would
That's
you do
very
out of
kind.
there? We got a seeded divot.
Yeah, so seeded divot, I would tend to go then, I would get the ball way back in my stance. See here, I've still got some room to work with. Get the hands forward to make sure then that, you know, you kind of get down and into the back of the ball, because anything behind it is just, the ball's just going to go here. So
Can we see
hopefully,
one? I'm putting you under pressure here.
so yeah, hopefully we don't do that. So let's try and get ball first. Ah, but we did. So there you go.
Blandy, come on. I have to give you a bit, it is a nasty lie.
Yeah, let's try that one again.
So ball back to help
Ball
the strike.
back, yeah.
Weight in your feet?
Nothing really. I'm more trying to set the club really, the hands forward.
There we go. Can
Not much
I
better.
just say that Blandy has never had a short game lesson, which
No,
is
never.
just unbelievable.
Probably after those last two, maybe I should.
Okay, we're going to go to different lies. Can we come to the thicker
Yep.
rough? I'm not doing a good caddying job. Okay, so it's quite thick around the greens here. Talk us through how you'd play this slightly
Yeah,
different to a tight
again,
lie.
you know, you depending on, let's say if we're going to go to this, you know, you've kind of short-sided yourself a little bit. The lie's not too bad. So again, I'd play it with my 58-degree, most lofted club. Again, and obviously you'd set the club behind the ball to see how open you can get it, to get under the ball. And then again, nothing really changes. It's a bit like a bunker shot. It's kind of just keep, especially through this longer grass, is keep the speed up.
Okay.
What you don't want to be doing is de-accelerating, because as soon as the club comes into the grass, it's kind of gonna flip over.
I think that is such a good tip for everyone at home,
Yeah.
playing it like a bunker, because you get
and
steeper
then
and add speed.
actually, like with a good tip that I would maybe give to the people at home is maybe actually just grip it a little firmer in the left hand, so you actually then keep the loft on the club as it goes through impact.
So slightly stronger with the lead hand.
Just to feel that then it's the club's moving this way. What you don't want is the club moving this way.
Got you. There's a very good coach out here called Pete Cowan, and he's what we call a short game expert, and he'd call that the butterfly grip, so strong in both lead. You're looking at me
Yeah.
like, what are you on about, Rachel?
Yeah, exactly.
Strong in the left
Never
and the
heard
right.
of that, but yeah, it's the same thing. It's basically, you know, sometimes I would actually probably do that on the course if I'm trying to hit a fade. Is maybe just grip it a little tighter in my left hand, so then I feel that this stays really strong. So then the club is not going to do this. That's the one thing I don't want. So if I'm actually trying to hit like a cut into a flag or something like that, I might just try and feel that my left hand grip is that little bit tighter, not stronger, just tighter. So
He's given the gold here, Blandy. And I think that is so important. Your setup before you even take the club will dictate the shot you want to
yeah,
play, doesn't
exactly. Just so then there's no manipulation.
it? Yeah.
So there's no manipulation. Set the club how you want it addressed, squarer, more further back, and then just play the shot. Then there's no manipulation whatsoever.
Beautiful, Blandy. And how long do you spend on these sorts of shots when you get to a tournament to test the grass? Do you
I think if it's like this kind of grass, we play on quite a lot, so I don't really feel like I have to do too much. Like last week in Mexico, where we had the Bermuda grass, and of course we haven't played for 3 months, so I hadn't done any chipping out of Bermuda since we were in Miami. So it just takes you, maybe 20, 30 minutes just to get the feel of how the club goes through the grass, how it comes out, what kind of trajectory it's going to come out on. And then once you're sort of got that feel,
You're off.
Not too much really.
Right, I'm going to finish up with one tip for the viewer at home.
One
Coming
tip
from
with short
Blandy
game.
that's never had a golf lesson before.
For me,
short game.
like with short game, for me it's all about club head speed. That's what I kind of feel. There's two things: club head speed and strike. If you haven't got those, if you haven't got strike, you've got nothing in short game, especially off this kind of grass. So I would certainly work on your strike on the tighter lies. When you get into the longer grass, it's more club head speed for me.
Have you got any good drills for working on, your strike drill?
I think strike, it's ball position.
Yeah.
So work on your ball position. You might, just figure it out. Move it forward, move it back, play it in the centre. See which shot you prefer to play, what you strike the best, and then just play with that. But there's all the same kind of thing. If you're maybe 2 or 3 yards off the green and it's puttable, putt it. It's even for a lot of the pros, sometimes it's not about chipping the ball in. Of course, that's what you're trying to do. It's actually right. It's making par. If you miss a green, it's first and foremost is make par. Obviously, there's certain shots, yes, if you're just off the edge, you really are trying to hole.
And that's exactly what you did today, Blandy. You said you had a shot just off the green, but you putted it because it was the best shot.
I was. To be fair, I was only 6 inches off the green, so of course that's what I would do. But it's just don't make it complicated. Just play the sensible shot all the time.
That's the hardest thing in golf, Blandy, not making it complicated.
It is because we all kind of want to play the shot that looks good, but probably I would say 8 times out of 10 that's the wrong shot.
It's a smart shot.
It's the wrong shot. You look at all the top players. Tiger was great at it. He played the right shot all the time, and there's a lot to be said about that.
Blandy, you're a legend. Well
Thank
played
you.
today, 5 under for the Cleeks. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you, Rach. Thank you.
Blandy.
Amazing job, Rachel. Thank you, Richard. That was exceptional. Learned a lot from watching that. Hope you guys did at home. And here's a tweet from Cleeks GC. All eyes on the Bland wagon. And what an awesome photo there of our guy Bland. Great job there. LIV Golf continues to bring golf, but louder, to exciting venues and cities. Needless to say, the players had this event circled on their calendars. Check it out, y'all.
Vegas, baby. Come on. Man, I'm pumped. It's Party City, I think it's going to be really cool to showcase the talent in a place like that.
Yeah, I think Vegas could be unbelievable. Being so close to the Strip, so many people are in town. I'm definitely very excited about that.
LIV Golf to Las Vegas week of the Super Bowl is one of the best things that we could have done. Those fans are the same fans that would really enjoy and appreciate what LIV Golf has to offer.
We're going to Las Vegas Country Club. It's a golf course that I really like. It's in my hometown, right on the Strip. It'll be popping. Very excited about playing out at home because my record at home is pretty good.
Yeah, I think could get a lot of people, could get noisy.
Vegas, Super Bowl weekend. Really won't get any better than that.
We're live from Las Vegas. Thanks so much for watching Club 54 post-round show. I'm your host, Christian Crosby, and joining me and Dom, we have to talk to Jerry Foltz in just a few, but let's take a look. Look at this, Jerry. You can feel free to chime in here, but this reminds me of a movie I've seen before, right? The Hangover.
That's brilliant.
Well, we're in Vegas, so it doesn't get much better than this, guys. Gotta love that.
The Baby Bjorn with Sam Horsfield in it is classic.
Who did the Photoshop job is the question. We gotta talk to him offline. All right, we're keeping the show going here live from Las Vegas. joined by Dom Boulay and, of course, Jerry Foltz. Thank you guys for joining us for the show. Let's get into individual leaders of today.
Yes.
I mean, you had a great time watching all day. What's your take on Bryson?
Well, we got a star-studded leaderboard. A heavyweight title fight, as Vegas used to be famous for, that we were billing it as already for tomorrow. But Bryson DeChambeau, he looked like he was going to break 70 once again as Henrik Stenson walks by and gives me the yap, yap, yap. I want to get him over here and see this baby Jordan idea that was. No. But he looked like he was going sub 60 again and then kind of stalled out after his last par 5 on 15.
Let's check out the highlights real quick, Jerry, and let's hear from you as we watch him. Here we go. Bryson DeChambeau. Good day for him.
And Dom gets to see these for the first time. See, the bad part about being on course commentator is you only get to see 3 players.
I know. Solan saw it all, though.
Uh-huh. This is at 6 for birdie, filling it up as we have seen him do before. He said the putter felt good and then just for some reason got a little uncomfortable after 15. But this is another 15-footer at 7.
There's a second shot of the 9th hardest hole on the golf course. But if he drives it in the middle of the fairway, it's just a little wedge shot for him. Great distance control.
Moves on to the 11th, and another one of those mid-length putts that really are the difference maker in a round, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. You got to keep this length of putts like the one just on the previous highlight reel, and look like he's rolling it beautifully. He's out ready to play early this year, isn't he?
Yeah.
Struggled last year at the start of the year, but it's not the case right now. Oh, look at that.
It's a tap in range. Cam Smith now making his way over here looking for some hand warmers. His hands are ice cold when I shook it.
Not with the putter, it wasn't.
No, never. No. They'd have to freeze them solid blocks for him not to make everything. And Bryson to touch it off here at 16.
So 62. Another brilliant round.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Now, Bryson DeChambeau actually agreed to get mic'd up on his day one, which is incredible. Big shout out to LIV Golf Productions for that. Take a look at his day one.
Bryson DeChambeau, Brooks Koepka and John Rahm will tee off together today off the second hole.
Have a good one, bro. Yeah, you too. Have a good one.
That is going to be a fascinating route to follow.
Dude, it's so hard to swing in the cold, bro. 54, downwind, 6, 7. I got 12 feet for this thing, 10 feet. Kind of flattens out and goes this way.
First half, right to left, flat.
The straight putt's right here.
Yeah.
So it's like it goes.
Yes.
Dials in the distance nicely.
Crushed that, bro.
Pretty well done there from Bryson.
No way that stays straight. No way.
Oh, just a little speedy.
And break, dude.
Yeah, chance to
sit. Golly.
He can't buy one.
You shoot 5-6 under the first round, bro. You know, like this is a golf course that is tailor-made for me.
Bryson's such a great character, and
Come on, let's make some birdies, dude. Get in the fight. Get in the fight.
so much going through his mind.
Bryson kick-starts his opening round in Las Vegas. Birdie at 17. He is 2 under par.
It's gonna be the fun putt.
Yes. He's been grinding all day. Bryson DeChambeau.
Don, thanks, brother. That was fun. As always, appreciate it, brother. Good stuff, dude. Thanks. Good play. Good job, guys.
You gotta love it. What amazing content that is. And here's some tweets. Bryson, Rahm, and DJ all at the top. Seems like a good watch for me tomorrow. Can't wait.
It is official. Rahm is in that final grouping in our staggered shotgun start tomorrow. That's going to be cool.
I mean, it's so cool to see Bryson get mic'd up like that, by the way.
Yeah.
That content is just so cool to watch for me. He agreed today and tomorrow as well. How special is it for a guy like Bryson to agree to do stuff like that?
These kids nowadays call it content.
Content. Oh, yeah, baby. Content is king, Jerry.
Content creation.
Come on, get with it.
No, he's all about the content. He's all about his YouTube channel. He's all about growing his brand, but the Crushers brand and LIV Golf as well, and introducing the game to an audience that wouldn't otherwise have any interest in watching golf. He's bringing those to them, and thus doing so, Dom, truly, it's an old catchphrase, cliche saying, but he's growing the game.
He is, certainly, and like you said, he's growing his brand, and he's got so many followers, and they tune in to watch what he's got, and his team will put together a great show, and I think millions of people will see it. We've seen it before.
Followers and content. You ever think we'd be talking about that on TV?
I have no followers.
All right,
and I have no content.
You're good on social. Come on.
No. Have you seen any of my stuff on social?
I actually haven't.
Because if you found it, you're the only one.
All right, let's talk about Dustin Johnson a little bit before we get out of here. We couldn't do a post-round show without bringing up his game today. Jerry, what do you think?
You know, he claims to have not practiced a whole lot in the offseason. He came in expecting a little more rust, and he was a little surprised yesterday. Dustin Johnson, when he knows where the golf ball is going coming off that club, and assuming the putter is just lukewarm, he's a threat to be reckoned with. I think the thing we have in store for us tomorrow, those three heavyweights as well as the pursuers are going to all push each other, and it's just going to be a dogfight to the end.
All right, let's check out some highlights here of DJ.
He actually didn't putt very well yesterday. I followed him for about 15 holes, and he hardly made any. But look at this one, little left to right, perfect pace right in the middle of the hole. And when he gets as hot as Jerry says, I mean, he hits the ball from tee to green so well. He's going to give himself so many chances from that sort of distance. I mean, tomorrow it's Ali Fraser Foreman.
Yeah,
it really is.
It is, yeah. Second and 10. Obviously, that was a birdie. Then on to 11. Little left to righter, catches the corner of the hole. Not a problem for DJ.
And 17 here. This is not an easy hole to get to. Not a lot of room over that bunker. There's a bunker behind. And look at that foot distance control.
Yeah, he didn't seem to like the shot when he hit it in his reaction, but 3 feet behind the hole, what's not to love?
All right, let's talk about this team competition. Top of my mind, I'm thinking about the Range Goats. Jerry, these guys are looking good out there.
Yeah.
What did you say?
You know, with 4 scores counting tomorrow, Dom, anything could happen. You could be 10 shots back and make a run at it.
Yeah, I mean, 10 shots can change in 2 holes when you got 4 scores counting. So it's anybody's game really, but they are playing well, all 4 of them.
Well, here's some Range Goats highlights here.
Peter Uline for birdie at 7. He had it going pretty well today until the end when he got a little loose on number 2 with his tee shot. That's on the tee at 8.
Now the little party hole. Look at that, the way he spun it in there, turned the club head over. Beautiful shot. Thomas Peters, he's got his coach here, and his swing is looking a lot better than it did last year. Boy, he's a quick player. He's as quick as Matt Jones.
Yeah. And here's my guy. If there is somebody not in that final grouping that's going to win tomorrow, it's this man, Wolfie. He just seems to be in just the right place to be able to do it. Now, I think at 24 years old, he's not afraid, Dom.
No, he's not afraid at all. He's as talented as anybody out here, and he's found a team that fits him. It's cold out here.
It should be fun tomorrow, to say the least. Let's check out the leaderboard, shall we, boys? All right, here we go. And these lovely graphics, pow, there they are.
You know, I made the point on the air, Dom. I know you were listening. There's only 13 individual titles. There's 41 players minimum who aren't going to win an individual title this year. We have a lot of alpha dogs alpha males on this tour who want headlines, and they're contending for 13 headlines. That's it. They're going to push each other.
They are. They really are going to do it. The John Rahm signing has been a revelation here, and they're going to push each other hard. And, you know, usually I think 5 back has got a chance, but with that leaderboard at the top, I don't think anyone 5 back's really got a chance at all.
Here's the team leaderboard here. 4 aces at the top.
Who's your pick, Don?
Let me see. I'm got to go with the Range Goats because all 4 of them seem to be pretty much on form.
Well, I'm smashed for life, so I'm sticking with them.
Sticking with it, Jerry.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm Ironheads. Where are they? Oh, no chance.
Well, as you can see, we're live here from Las Vegas. Thank you guys for joining us in Club 54 Post-Round Show. I'm your host, Christian Crosby. Don Boulay, thank you so much. Jerry Foltz, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow for day 3. And I hope to see you guys soon. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.